because you have people like Carson, no offense, who off air, when you mentioned the Matt Damon thing, and he's like, Matt Damon's such a good guy. Remember Good Will Hunting? Bro, that's a movie.
No, but that's a perfect example.
That's a perfect example
because, like, obviously Carson joking, but like,
no, he was dead serious, guys.
But I'm saying these young
I was dying of laughter. He was dead serious. He's like, Good Will Hunting. I'm like, what?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like I said, with these younger kids, with the more impressionable audience, it's like, that's exactly right? They see the person on the show and they're like, oh, that's that person. It's like, no, that's not the person, though.
I swear I could be wrong right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but this kind of happened in like the Marvel universe. Don't like the actors, not like the actress that plays, what's her name? Miss Marvel. No? Isn't that a thing?
Brie Larson.
Is that why they were
Brie Larson? But I also don't know if that's true
I
at all.
swear I think that's a thing.
But tell me, give me context. Was it because she's a bad person?
No, I think offset. I think she's really again, I don't know if this is real, so don't quote me on this, but I heard like she's really like I think touchy with other like actors and actresses and stuff. Something like that.
What do you mean touchy?
Something about like she's too like, okay, like I don't know you like that. Like you're coming too close within my space kind of thing. That's what I heard.
Bro, I know people like that here in the office and stuff.
No, I know, but I imagine if
that
you're
doesn't bother me.
No, but
sounds like you should report someone.
It sounds like you should definitely report someone. But no, it sounds like that would
okay, I'm the guy.
Dude, I imagine that could be like pretty annoying because you're trying to do this. You're on the set. You're trying to do your job, right, and be professional about it. But there's only so much you can kind of do or say, right, to somebody, and just kind of be like piss off or
100%. And it's also, you have to weigh. I don't know anything about the Brie Larson stuff.
Yeah.
But again, it's a fine line because it's like, can I say something to you? Sure. But I'm smart enough to know that with your personality, I'm going to say something to you and you're going to go sulk in the corner for 2 hours. Now we're delayed.
Have you ever had anything like that where you where you really want to say something to somebody and you're just kind of like,
where I've really wanted to? Absolutely.
You bit your tongue?
Absolutely.
You didn't go off on them?
No, of course not. But but that's what you have to consider, right? It's like, can you technically say something? Sure. It shouldn't be your job to say something.
Yeah. I guess the directors should catch
the people
stuff
in charge of the set
Yeah.
is who should be saying something. I think the actors should all just stand on the X and say their words. But because that is a reality, right? Like I say something to you, I upset you. Now all of a sudden you take off.
You're upset,
and people got to go calm you down before they bring you back to act, and then it's a whole thing.
It's a conflict.
So a lot of the time, like there's a lot of enabling in the industry.
That's interesting.
And the reason for that, like I don't agree with any of them, and I'm not defending them, but it is you got to keep it moving, right? Like and that's why a lot of the enabling happens. It's not because the higher ups aren't frustrated with it or whatever. It's just because we gotta keep this going. Yeah, like
right.
this is expensive. We got to keep this moving. And if they walk off for 2 hours, like we can't afford. Literally.
Because if something were to happen, let's say you said something, maybe rightfully so, and that happened, let's say that person had to walk off for whatever reason, then wouldn't the people on set, wouldn't they kind of get pissed at you too and be like, why didn't you kind of just maintain your...
I would imagine.
Yeah, right? I feel like they'd also feel some type of way.
Because
right?
even if you're in the right per se, this is work and you're still... It's not show friends, it's show business.
There's a better way to go about it.
100%. And also I've kind of fallen into a place where I kind of just trusted that, or I'm trying to trust that if you just do things the way you're supposed to do them, just trust the process. And you know what I mean? It's like,
that makes sense.
You know, who knows? Maybe somebody I've worked with will contradict this, but I don't think so. I'm pretty easy to work with, dude. Like I said, I just love being on set. So just give me my pages, let me walk on set and I'll be fine. Yeah. I'll always be prepped. I'll always be in a positive mood.
That's sick.
Because I think at the end of the day too, I recognize the privilege of being able to do this for a living, right? Like to be able to play make-believe and get paid money.
That's awesome.
It's ridiculous.
It's like Harry Potter.
Hey, what I do is pretty cool, but it's not like Harry Potter, okay?
What do you mean? You get to be a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. I wish, bro.
This guy wish, bro.
But yeah, so.
That's sick, man. Wow. Yeah. That's awesome.
Because that thing too, I think it's also important. And I was talking to Kim about this. Oh I was about to drop some very undroppable information. Just
Drop
then.
it.
No, I cannot.
Drop
Well,
it. Come on, dude.
Oh, I know it.
I cannot.
Fine.
But I was talking to Kim about this, and I was like, man, I think it's so important for people to, in this industry, people in this space. I've noticed, and again, there's exceptions to every rule, but I've noticed that for the most part, anybody that I have seen conduct themselves in non-ideal ways is always, again, exceptions, but it's always people that have been lifetime in this industry,
Okay.
right? Like child actors, you've been in the industry your whole life. This is real life to you, right? It's like, and again, obviously there's people that have worked in the industry their whole lives and they're great. But for me, like before I ever even got into this, I had a very real, very unenjoyable job. Like I used to work nights in the cold. Kind of sound like a prostitute right now. Oh my God.